Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Now we are going to discuss about a review on the reduction technique of a polycystic ovary syndrome using machine learning. Abstract of this project. Polycystic ovary syndrome is a critical hormone disorder of a woman that significantly impacts life. In this new generation, women are more prone to PCOS. It is the cause of various problems including infertility. Early detection of a PCOS can reduce the complexity. Therefore, an early and proper PCOS detection system is essential to minimize complications. Among all the detection techniques, machine learning has excellent performance in detection for its feature extraction capability. Therefore, considerable research has been carried out to detect PCOS using various machine learning approaches such as random forest, name-based, etc. are using in detecting PCOS. In this project, we are going to detect a PCOS using random forest. And now let's see the flow diagram of this project. Initially, in the start page, data selection will be done. Data set will be selected using websites like a Kaggle, UCA, and GitHub. The dataset here we are using is a PCOS dataset. Now after the selecting a data, we are going to load the dataset using a pandas package, and after the selecting a dataset, we are going to pre-process the dataset. Pre-processing is nothing but replacing null values with a 0. So this is the important step in the process. So after the pre-processing, data splitting will be happen. Most of the data will be in the train and remaining will be in the test. It will be splitted in the ratio of 70:30, 80:20, or 60:40. In this project, we are splitting dataset in the ratio of 70:30. After splitting, a classification algorithm will be applied on the data. So classification algorithm used here is random forest and name-based algorithm. So after classifying a data set, we are going to predict whether the person is affected by PCOS or not. So it will be display either not affected by PCOS or affected by PCOS. And the label here using is 0 and 1. 0 represents the not affected, 1 represents the affected. So after that, performance analysis will be done. The performance analysis is nothing but displaying the accuracy of the algorithm, such as a random forest algorithm gives a more accuracy than the name-based algorithm. So the prediction is done by the random forest algorithm itself. Now let's see the execution of this project. In this project, the dataset we used is a PCOS dataset. Using a Kaggle website, we have selected the dataset, and we have displayed the dataset of the first 5 data in the dataset using a head function. So after that, the information in the dataset is the column and the data type and all. So after that, it is checking the dataset contains a null value or not. So in some columns like a PCOS, age, like columns, there is a null values. So see, also here we have filtered the data. We don't want that much of columns, so we have filtered some of the columns and reloaded the data. So these are the data in the data set, like columns like weight, height, HB and all. So there are 15 columns. So we have displayed first 5 rows of the data set. So after that, pre-processing is done here. So pre-processing is replacing the null value. So there were one missing values in the PCOS, so we have replaced that value with a 0. After that, the data splitting is happened. The data splitting is X-train and Y-train, X-test and Y-test. We will classify the X-train and Y-train and test using X-test and Y-test. That means predict using X-test and Y-test. So in the X train there are 432 rows, and in Y train also the 432 rows, and in the X test 109 rows. So we have classified using an A-based algorithm. Accuracy produced by this algorithm is 86.23 etc. So using a random forest algorithm, the accuracy is higher, like 87%. So this is the EDA of the data set. So random forest gives the more accuracy, and we have predicted the sum of the data from the X test, and it predicted as affected by PCOS.